I'm Al Joseph. I'm the director of the Main Street program for the city of Georgetown. Prior to that, I was on city council for 7 years for the city. Main Street is wear a lot of hats, but it's economic development, tourism seems to be the two biggest components of it. There are a lot of things that we have going on in Georgetown, a lot of things in progress, a lot of businesses that have opened, and several businesses that are getting ready to open, we hope, in the next 2 to 3 months on Front Street as well as around the rest of the city. My umbrella kind of falls in the historic business district, but if it goes on in the city, I'm interested in it and try to get involved.
How do you feel like Georgetown is going to grow but also maintain the current lifestyle of the residents? Do you know what I mean?
I do know, and it's very important that we do maintain that. Everything we do, the first thing that comes into our mind is how do we maintain the historical aspect of the city of Georgetown? We're the third oldest city in the state. We have to maintain that. We have a terrific architectural review board. Anything that happens in the historic district has to go through them. So that is always at the forefront of our minds when we're talking about development. We need to keep Georgetown the same all the way through and keep that historical perspective, keep the same look, keep the same feel.
So I see that, so the big projects right now, it looks like the George, and what else is kind of happening right now?
The George is probably one of the biggest ones. Been going on for 5 years, finally coming to fruition. They're hoping for an opening around Labor Day. It's going to be an incredible 57-room boutique hotel, high-end hotel, that's going to anchor the far end of our business district. And with that is going to come a lot more. When you open something of that magnitude, development begets development.
Yep.
There's no way around it.
Georgetown 8 years ago to Georgetown now, there's been interesting growth in terms of the types of businesses here. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep, I'm a native, born and raised, left for many, many years, and I've been back in Georgetown now for 11 years, and the change is staggering. It really is. If you walk down Front Street, if you walk through the historic business district, you're seeing now more high-end shops, salons, boutiques, many, many more restaurants with 4 more, I think, to come very soon. A Starbucks will be coming to Georgetown, hopefully in the very near future. So the business community, we have a lot of houses being built. Those houses are being sold before the foundation is poured. A lot of people moving here, a lot of younger families with children moving here, which is a great sign of growth for any city. New businesses opening up all over the city, which again is a great sign of growth. And a lot of events and things that are going on in the city almost year-round now. There's no off-season.
So tell me a little bit about something that's coming up that's might be of interest to the community.
Sure, we've got a couple of things actually. One is the Harriet Tubman Journey to Freedom monument. It's a traveling monument all over the country. Georgetown was fortunate enough to be one of the cities that it's coming to. It's going to be right here in Rainey Park, August 1st to October 31st. So I'm on the planning committee for that, and we have just a tremendous amount of events planned over the 3 months that Harriet will be here. We've already done an introductory press conference. That's going to be huge for Georgetown because this monument is traveling all over the country. The second thing is called the Charters of Freedom. There's a group called Foundation Forward that are putting these monuments and these exhibits all over the country. It is the Declaration of life-size copies of the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. There are roughly 50 around the country right now. We are going to be only the second in South Carolina. This is a permanent monument that's also going to be right here in Rainey Park. We're hoping to have the construction completed and an unveiling in mid-June. So 2 really, really big events that are going on, both happen right here where we're standing in Rainey Park in Georgetown. A lot of other things going on, but those are 2 that we're very excited about. And Coastal Structures has just been an incredible partner on both of those events. Coastal has agreed to build a platform for the Harriet Tubman sculpture and the sponsor board for the Harriet Tubman sculpture, free of charge. They are also working with us on the design and the construction for the Charters of Freedom. They're working with Foundation Forward, Main Street, and the city of Georgetown to get this completed by June. They're a terrific partner. We couldn't do it without them.
If people want to get involved and be a part of the growth of this community, is there any place, a website or something they should visit?
Probably one of the biggest ones is for our business community is the Georgetown Business Association, the GBA. It's a great networking and business community organization. The Chamber of Commerce, of course, is another one, the Rotary Club. There are a lot of different civic organizations throughout the city if someone wants to get involved. Of course, anyone can call me anytime with questions.